Well, hello and welcome to the 2020-2021 Roadrunner Society induction ceremony. My name is Emily Callahan. I have the honor of serving as the Director of Campus Programming. At this time, I would like to inform all of our viewers and participants that the session is being recorded and it will be available for your viewing at a later date via our campus programming website. I'll also send it to all the inductees so you can share with your family and friends who could not be here today. A few logistics before we get started with the program. Today we have our campus sign language interpreter, Mrs. Mary Morton. She will sign for the duration of the program. Also, the closed captioning live transcript feature is on, and if you would like it on your screen, if you don't see the words, you can just click on the bottom where it says live transcript, and you should be able to see the words as well. If you would like to see me or any of the speakers or Mary in larger boxes, if you'll just look in between the program itself and my image and Mary's image, you can just resize by clicking and dragging the center divider to the left or right. That divider will make Mary's screen larger, so you might be able to see her signing better. Also, the chat box is open for your congratulatory comments. Please be respectful and appropriate of language and content in this chat and understand the importance of our shared expectations in a virtual environment. As active members of the CSU Bakersfield community, we all share the responsibility to create and sustain a positive and welcoming virtual environment for all participants. By participating in the Roadrunner Society induction ceremony, you agree to adhere to the CSUB guiding principles and the CSUB conduct code. Now the time has come to celebrate our outstanding students, and I would like to invite our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Vernon Harper, to say a few opening words. Dr. Harper.
Thank you, Emily. I'd like to welcome you all to the 7th annual Roadrunner Society induction ceremony. We welcome our campus community, our outstanding student leaders, and their families to this virtual induction ceremony. I'd also like to thank Dr. Wallace and his team for always putting on this marvelous event and doing all that they can to support students. Students are inducted in one of three ways. Students are selected as the Outstanding Student Award from their department. Athletics selects the student as the Golden Circle member. Or third, a student was selected for membership in the Student Leadership Hall of Fame. A strong emphasis is placed on academic excellence, leadership, and the campus and community service. Please note this ceremony will be recorded, as was mentioned, and then posted to the CSUB website within a couple of days. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our president, Dr. Lynette Celesman. Dr. Lynette Celesman was appointed to serve as the 5th president of CSU Bakersfield, effective on July 1st, 2018. She is the first woman to serve in this role, and her appointment was historic because she was the tipping point in the California State University system, the largest public higher education system in the United States, would now have a majority of women presidents. She always puts students first. She always has devoted her entire professional life to student success and developing graduates who turn into leaders. She is small but mighty, and please welcome CSUB President, Dr. Annette Celesney.
Well, thank you very much, Provost, and a warm welcome to our CSUB family and friends. A special greeting to our outstanding graduates and their families. Students, you are here this evening because you are extraordinary. Your scholarship, excellence, leadership, and service to our campus and community have put you at the pinnacle of achievement here at CSUB. Of more than 2,000 seniors graduating this year, only 70 were selected for induction into the Roadrunner Society. In a time of unprecedented challenges, you demonstrated incredible perseverance, and you thrived. To your family, friends, and supporters, CSUB owes you a debt of gratitude. No student stands alone. Even the most dedicated scholars need encouragement, guidance, and inspiration to reach the best within themselves. To our faculty and staff, You are our students' greatest allies, supporters, and advocates. You've taught our graduates lessons that will serve them for the rest of their lives. That greatness takes work, but that the effort is worth the investment. Today, you will hear the names and see the images of our outstanding students, as well as the name of a faculty or a staff member who made a significant impact on the student's journey at CSUB. Graduates, I speak for the entire CSUB family when I say that our hearts are full of pride. And as you prepare for the next adventure, we are cheering you on. Tonight, let's savor your accomplishments and this prestigious honor. Strength of character and resilience will take you far. Congratulations, runners. You are the pride of CSUB.
Thank you so much, President Celesney. And now for our first dean to announce the outstanding students in the School of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Bob Frakes.
Thank you, Emily. I'm excited to introduce the outstanding graduates from the School of Arts and Humanities. Our first outstanding student is James Alexander from our philosophy program. His influential faculty member is Dr. Maria Paleologu. Nesreen Anan is the outstanding student in communications. Her influential faculty or staff member is Olivia Warren. Next is Azua Banuelos, outstanding student in art and art history. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Bill Kelly Jr. Next is Gabriela Martin del Campo, outstanding student in modern languages and literatures. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Mariam Haraba. Michael Grant is the outstanding student in theater. His influential faculty member is Professor Mandy Reese. Madeline Heiss is the outstanding student in music education. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Soo-Yun Park. The outstanding student in religious studies is Cameron Jackson. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Hagar El Hadidi. The outstanding student in interdisciplinary studies is Rebecca Sanqua Martinez. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Jorge Moraga. The outstanding student in history is Ana Noemi Ramirez. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Stephen Allen. The outstanding student in English is Grace Elizabeth Van Kirk. Her influential faculty member is Dr. Monica Ayuso.
Thank you, Dean Frakes, and congratulations, students. Now we have our interim dean of the School of Business and Public Administration, Dr. John Stark.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much, first of all, Emily, and good afternoon, everyone. Before I get started, let me just say one quick thing. You all are leaders and you've demonstrated this over your academic careers, but you're now about to apply those leadership skills in organizations and in your career. And let me pass along a secret of great leaders. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. There's lots of great examples of this. One of them that comes to mind is thinking of Henry Ford II, when he was asked about a lot of different things by the Business Writers Group. He would take them into his office where he had a multitude of phones across his desk. And when they'd ask a question, he'd pick up a phone, he'd get the answer and give it back to them. You see, a great leader doesn't have to know everything. What they have to know is where to get the information. And you know, you all see this and you've seen it very clearly this whole year if you've paid attention to what goes on in this campus, because whether it's walk and talks or it's forums like we just had, we see this skill in our president. She knows a tremendous amount, but she knows where to get the information when she needs it. So again, a secret to great leadership as you go out there, remember, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room. What you do have to know is where to find the information. So keep that in mind as you go out and you launch into your careers. It's now that I have the privilege of talking about and introducing our top students in the School of Business and Public Administration. So our first student is Leah Burch. She is an outstanding student in the area of human resources management, and her influential faculty member is Professor Tom C. Sydney Fadden is our outstanding student in agricultural business, and her influential faculty member is Dr. Erin Higdey. Adrian Galvan Lopez is our outstanding student in supply chain logistics, and his most influential staff faculty member is Dr. Jeremy Woods. Lauren Gillian is our outstanding student in marketing, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Zenning Jimmy Zhu. Catherine Hilby is our outstanding student in environmental resource management, and her influential faculty member is Professor Michael Geyer. Tyler Jonikin is our outstanding student in the Small Business Development Center, and his influential staff member is Mr. Kelly Bearden. Timothy Novi is our outstanding student in management, and his influential faculty member is Dr. John Tarjan. Anthony Ponce is our outstanding student in economics, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Erin Hegde. Damasio Ramirez is our outstanding student in finance, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Juan Gutierrez Pineda. Tristan Richards is our outstanding student in accounting from our AV program, and her most influential faculty member is Dr. David Olson. Daniel Rees is our outstanding student in public administration, and his outstanding faculty member is Dr. R. Stephen Daniels. Cole Starden is our outstanding student in general business, and our influential faculty member is Dr. Jeremy Woods. Iris Villalobos, I just about blew it here, and I have it written down. I'm sorry. Horaji, sorry. She's our outstanding business student in small business and entrepreneurship, and Dr. Jeremy Woods is her influential faculty member. And Marissa Ward is our outstanding student in accounting here on the main campus, with Dr. Dee Wu as her influential faculty member.
Thank you so much, Dr. Starks. And now we have our interim dean of the School of Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Engineering, Dr. Todd McBride.
Thank you, Emily. It's indeed a pleasure to join you all this afternoon. We have a very impressive group of students from our School of Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Engineering. And based on their GPAs, I think many of them may be the smartest person in the room. Okay, so Alan Au from our electrical engineering program is our outstanding student, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Mustafa Abdirahim. Hazel Baines is our outstanding student in nursing, and her influential faculty staff member is Crystal Ball. Brendan Chase is our outstanding student in biochemistry, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Danielle Solano. Jonathan James is our outstanding student in biology, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Anna Doty. Genesis Bill Manganay is our outstanding student in computer engineering, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Mustafa Abdelrahim. Emily Oliver is our outstanding student in mathematics, and her influential faculty member is Dr. Becky Larson. Raquel Pimentel Contreras is our outstanding student in engineering sciences, and her outstanding, or excuse me, influential faculty member is Dr. Dinette Sani. Nicole St. John is our outstanding student in human biology, and her influential faculty member is Dr. Miriam Bushentz. William Sparks is our outstanding student in computer science, and his influential faculty staff member is Gordon Grizel. Bradley Squires is our outstanding student in geology, and his influential faculty, or in this case, staff member, is Sue Holt. Michael Stevens is our outstanding student in chemistry, and his influential faculty member is Dr. Alfred Backler.
Thank you, Dean McBride, and congratulations, students. Our last school for outstanding seniors in the areas of academic excellence is our Dean of Social Sciences and Education, Dr. James Rodriguez.
Thank you, Emily. It's my pleasure this afternoon to announce the outstanding students from the School of Social Sciences and Education. Michael Canlas is the outstanding student in kinesiology. Michael's influential faculty staff member is Desiree Sams. Maria Guadalupe, or Lupe Collin, is the outstanding student in criminal justice. Lupe's influential faculty staff member is Lindsay Nelson Burkett. Jeremy David is the outstanding student in anthropology, and Jeremy's influential faculty staff member is Celeste Thompson. Kelly Galero is the outstanding student in child and adolescent and family studies, and Kelly's influential faculty staff member is Tamara Williams. Next, Sophia Lara is the outstanding student in liberal studies, and Sophia's influential faculty staff member is Dina Hallmark. Jacob Watson is the outstanding student in psychology. Jacob's influential faculty staff member is Dr. Amy Gankars-Couch. Lauren Whiting is the outstanding student in sociology, and Lauren's influential faculty staff member is Dr. Isabella Kazelstrand. John Winkler is the outstanding student in political science. John's influential faculty staff member is Dr. Janine Craybill.
Thank you, Dean Rodriguez, and congratulations, students. I'm now excited to introduce and welcome Mr. E.J. Callahan, our Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs and Student-Centered Enterprises, who will announce the Student Leadership Hall of Fame recipients.
Thank you, Emily. Our first inductee is Brendan Chase, pre-medical club. His influential faculty or staff member is Dr. Danielle Solano. Vanessa Chicaiza, Associated Students Incorporated. Influential staff member, Ilaria Pesco. Derek Crawford, Student Athlete Advisory Committee. His influential staff member, Doc Waller. Maria Espinoza, Associated Students Incorporated. Influential staff member, Ilaria Pesco. Brenda Raya Gutierrez, Associated Students Incorporated. Influential staff faculty member, Dr. Tomas Martinez. Carlos Huerta, Associated Students Incorporated. Influential staff member, Claudia Catota. Hoda Huzabi, Muslim Student Association. Influential faculty member, Dr. Brian McNamara. Jonathan James, Society of Student Greatness. Outstanding faculty member, Dr. Anna Doty. Heidi Lomelli, Gamma Phi Beta. Influential faculty member, Mike Stefanovich. Arsh Mundi, Pre-Medical Club. Influential faculty member, Dr. Heno Santoki. Clarice Poblate, sorry, I butchered that one, sorry. Nursing, outstanding faculty member, Connie Green. Sorry, Clarice. Ulysses Rodriguez, Associated Students Incorporated. Influential staff member, Jamie Pacheco. Iris Villalobos Wargi, Entrepreneurship Club. Influential faculty member, Dr. Jeremy Woods. Hannah Walker, Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Influential staff member, Doc Waller.
Thank you, EJ, and congratulations, students. I'm sure you will be excited to see your pictures lined up in the Student Union hallway under the Student Leadership Hall of Fame. And last but certainly not least, our outstanding seniors and Golden Circle recipients, we have our Athletic Director and Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Ziggy Siegfried.
Well, thank you, Emily, and congratulations to all the award winners today. And I will introduce our Golden Circle, which is our Student Athlete Hall of Fame. So the first Golden Circle member, Vanessa Austin, influential staff member, Doc Waller. Second, Aaliyah Bede, influential staff member, Natasha Harris. Next, we have Corbin Chronister, influential staff member, Alan Kolatz. Next, we have Allie Crawley, influential staff member, Megan Thomason. Next, we have Pac-12 champion, Dominic Descharme, influential staff member, Luke Smith. Next, Andy Easley, influential staff member, Zach Grasmick. Next, we have Emily Hanson, influential staff member, Brendan Ziegler. Next, we have Noah Hickman, influential staff member, Chris Hansen. Next, we have Tyler Jorgensen, influential staff member, Jeremy Beard. Next is Jordan Martinez, influential staff member, Cindy Goodman. Next, Samantha Martinez, influential staff member, Chrissy Buck Ziegler. Next, we have Justin McCall, influential staff member, Greg McCall. Next, we have Jazlee Ortiz, influential staff member, Brendan Ziegler. Next, we have Naomi Salazar, influential staff member, Shelby Johnson. Next, we have Tom Shepard, influential staff member, Richie Grant. Next, we have Jacob Cedar, influential staff member, Luke Smith. Next, we have Maya Valdoria, influential staff member is Chris Hansen. Next, and we just saw her a second ago, is Hannah Walker, influential staff member is Doc Waller.
Thank you, Dr. Ziggy. Wow, well, those are our inductees. Thank you, students, parents, friends, colleagues, for joining us on this virtual ceremony. I would now like to invite the person behind this idea and this wonderful recognition ceremony that started 7 years ago, Dr. Thomas D. Wallace, who is our Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Wallace?
Thank you, Emily, and What a wonderful day in recognizing these outstanding students. This was a wonderful celebration to honor and induct our outstanding seniors into the Roadrunner Society. Seeing your campus and community involvement was impressive and speaks to the campus leaders you are. Each student will receive a personalized plaque. These plaques will be mailed in the next 2 weeks to your address that is on file with my CSUB. In addition to the plaque, there is a perpetual plaque with your name that is in the December reading room of the Walter Stern Library. This perpetual plaque is something that you can bring your families and friends to see someday. Congratulations, runners. We are so proud of all that you have accomplished during your time at CSUB.
This concludes our ceremony today. Again, congratulations to all of our inductees, and we cannot wait to celebrate you in person at the commencement celebrations in just a few weeks. Congratulations, everyone.